he going down.
He's an extreme example of what can happen to the number 9 if it goes astray.
Well, have you checked Barack Obama?
No, I haven't. I'm not sure when his birthday is.
If you add up George Bush's number, would his number turn out to
all right,
point that
we
he's
have on
a
our
shape-shifting alien?
line,
Craig Wright. We're going to be talking about numerology. Craig, we've had numbers of comments already
numerically
talking about
speaking.
numbers. We had one person write in said that they were born
I
November 11th at 11 a.m.
So
that's
our consciousness.
11. 11.
And
now, does that sound like to you to be a potential plus for this person?
The middle class actually, it is. Double digits are called. They forget it's the Democratic policy, and the number 11 is the number of the master teacher. And then they end up 11s are here to be inspire the rest of us. They are lights in a world right after Nixon. Many of them are writers, poets, singers, the guy who did the Peanuts. They have musical abilities with any instrument and drum. He was his particular cause is what we call an old soul. So that's what George Bush to get us. Because a guy who has a in their day, he's not even taking money. He's not tremendous opportunity the way everyone else is. And to become he has the potential to go from being, excuse the pun, to black.
Well, Craig, I tell you what, that's a great answer to that very first question. Now let's just go back a little bit, and Craig wants you to tell people who you are and how you came to look into numbers.
Bring about change. Well, my name is Reverend Craig Wright.
Craig Wright, we are at the top of the hour. We need to go to a break, so can you hang on the line for us, please?
Long before I was a numerologist.
All right, everybody, on our Newsmaker line tonight is, of course, Craig Wright, and we could call him, actually, how about this, Doctor of Numerology. All right, we have his website right in his bio section there, so go there, and if you want to communicate with him, he's got a great big old contact link right on his website, so it looks like you can reach him quite easily, and take a look around his website, see what he has to say about numbers. If you've got a question for Craig Wright, go to the EdgeAM.com website. Click on the Fast Blast link or join him in the live chat. I'm watching that scroll down. We're going to be right back after the break. Tell a friend, and if you missed any of this show, tune in tomorrow where it will be posted for you for free forever. It is our gift to you, and we're all about giving here in the Edge broadcast, so you stay tuned, tell a friend, and don't forget next week, Steve Mitchell, following week, June 2nd, John McKay, and that's going to be a great one. My name is Daniel Ott. We're going to be right back.
This would never happen again. So that's kind of how I got started. But, the scripture says when you seek, you find. If you knock, the door opens. Because I was prepared to be a scientist and a numerologist, I began to receive information through numbers. I would find myself looking at a license plate and interpreting it and getting information about people.
Really?
It goes back before we had our alphabet, man communicated with symbols, pictures, hieroglyphics, and those pictures have evolved into our current alphabet system. And but the meanings have been lost. So by studying numbers and letters, it gives you a guide. It takes you back to the original meaning of the letter. As they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Well, let me ask you, Craig. You said you receive information through numbers, such as the arrangement of numbers on a license plate. Who is sending the information?
Well, this information is similar to other invisible forces that we all experience. For example, if we slip on the ice, we'll fall down. It's called gravity.
Okay.
You can't see it, touch it, taste it, but in that instance, you can definitely feel it. It's an invisible force. Another invisible force we are all aware of is the magnetic force that makes a compass always point north.
Okay.
So there are forces, energy, if you will, governing this planet, governing this manifestation, this reality. And there's another energy that's going through. It's called the universal force, universal energy. And that energy can be defined. It can be discerned. You can even do forecasting, just like scientists use physics to forecast when it's best to launch the shuttle so it lands on the bright side of the moon. And that's what numerology is. It's for charting and understanding the ultimate force, the universal principle, if you will. Some people call it God. Some people call it energy. There's a lot of names for it, but there is an underlying intelligence in the universe that can be understood through the understanding of numerology. Pythagoras said it best. Everything can be defined by numbers.
Really? All right, we have this question here. Is numerology a form of dowsing or divining?
Well, given those two choices, I would say divining. For example, the letters in your name are the total is called the destiny number. So that's a way of telling you why you're here. The numbers in your birthday, it's called the birth path, reveals your gifts.
Really?
The gifts, tools, talents you have to work with. It can tell you what career you'll be successful in. A lot of information can be gleaned from the letters in your name and the numbers in your birthday.
Oh, well, when talking about numbers in your birthday, do you add up the date, the month, and the year? And if so, do you use 2 digits as the year or 4 digits as the year? How do you add up your birth date?
Well, let's use a famous birth date. January 15th, 1929.
Okay.
That's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday.
All right.
So I would add 1 plus 15. That's his month and day.
All right.
Which adds up to 16.
Correct.
And then I add all 4 digits. 1 plus 9 plus 2 plus 9. And that adds up to 21.
Okay.
Then I add the 21 to the 16, which gives me 37.
Okay.
And then finally, well, not finally, but then you add 3 plus 7, which gives you 10.
All right.
And then finally, 1 plus 0, which gives you 1. So Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s gift can be defined as the number 1. Now, that's a number that hasn't lost its meaning throughout all the ages. Everyone knows what it means to be numero uno, a leader. He was a leader. So that's the number 1. That's the gift, the quality of spirit expressed. If your month, day, and year reduces to the number 1, and we say reduces because there are many ones. There's a 1, there's a 10, 1 plus 0 is 1.
Yeah.
There's a 19, 1 plus 9, and then 1 plus 0. There's a 28. If you keep adding the 9 to it, you get a whole lot of numbers that all reduce to the number 1.
Okay. Well, hold on here. I was writing these numbers down with you. I got to 47, and then you said add 1 plus 0, and you get 1. I don't know.
Well, actually, it was 37. The month and day was 16, so let's just set that aside, the number 16.
Okay.
Then we're going to add up the year. 1 plus 9 is 10.
Yeah.
Plus 2 is 12. Plus 9 is 21.
Okay, got that.
Okay, so the month and day is 16. The year is 21.
Okay, got that.
21 plus 16 is
37.
37, yes,
okay.
Not 47.
Yeah.
But 37.
Right.
That's where the 10 came from. Next, you add the 3 and the 7.
Okay, well, that's what I did. I added 3 and 7 was 10. I had 10 to 37, so I come up with 47.
Well, no, you're not going to add. Let's stop at the 10. You got a step ahead of me, okay?
Okay, all right.
We add the 3 and the 7 and get 10. Next, we're going to add the 1 and the 0.
Okay.
You with me?
Okay, I got 1 and a 0.
That's where we stop.
Okay.
The month, day, and year added up to 37. But the object